that's it. That's what £103 in Lidl looks like. I'm about to start work on my birthday DIY. This is the number 23 that we made. They look so cool. Hi there, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be doing a Lidl shop. I've just done that, so I'll be sharing that with you, showing you what I bought for the week, and we have a birthday party in this house. So we're going to be doing a little bit of birthday food prep and hopefully making some decorations together as well. So it's going to be away from my studio today, and it's going to be all home and celebrations, a bit of DIY, cooking, all that kind of thing. But we're also going to be talking food shopping. So I really hope you'll enjoy this nice little mix of video today. So I've laid everything out. I really blew my budget today. You know, my food budget is usually about 40 quid, 40 to 50 pounds, and it's like usually every sort of 10 days. And with that then Aid will pop to Waitrose and pick up bread, milk, that kind of thing. So I spent £103 today. And with the Lidl app, I also got £5 off that. So I completely blew the budget. But like I said, it's a birthday in the house this week. It's Holly's birthday at the weekend. So we've bought some extra things. We're having a bit of a barbecue party. So I've laid everything out. I'm going to show you what we've bought. I'm keeping it super, super easy. We've got bratwurst. This fish was on offer. It was 30% off, so that's just going to go in the freezer. Salmon. And I've got chicken drumsticks, 2 lots of chicken drumsticks. We've already got some bits already. This is just other bits. Chicken goujons for Louis for the week, and ham slices for Louis' sandwiches. I've also bought wraps for the week, some free-range eggs. Most things are coming out a lot cheaper than my Morrison's shopping. Sweet chili sauce, £2.99 for that great big ketchup. The flour, I think it was 45p. I've also picked up loads of stuff for Louis to take to uni as well. He's moving back into uni, so we need to restock his cupboard. He loves chicken, anything with chicken. And I saw these sachets for 50p, and I knew he would love them. And they've got no bits in, it's smooth. He doesn't do bits. Pesto, green pesto. In the bakery section, the boys each have a pan au chocolat for supper tonight. We have Holly is vegan, but she has started eating fish, so she's a vegan that eats fish at the moment. So I need to bake a birthday cake, so I've got the dairy free. This was £1.69. in Morrison's it was £1.75. The chocolate, now these are now 49p a bar. They used to be 35, then it crept up to 39, 45, and now 49. So I will be using these on her birthday cake. I saw this, I think it was £1.20 something, and I must admit it was the packaging that caught my eye, but it is vegan friendly. So fair trade, so it's a very chunky bar as well. I thought I would get that for her to try. And we got some milk chocolate. I forgot we're doing s'mores. I should have bought more. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. Sage and onion stuffing, one for the cupboard, one for Louis. I think this was 30 odd pence. It was so cheap. And we quite like Lidl own gravy. £2.49 for 4 tins of tuna. The rice, 45p for all that. We haven't tried the Lidl owns. We're going to give that a go. The cheapy pasta wasn't in stock. That was 65p. That's for a pasta salad on Sunday. Got an idea for those. Got some sliced jalapenos, 65p for those. Olives. And the cashews were on offer. I think, did I say they were $1.33 with that offer? And I use those quite a lot for snacking. And the marshmallows were 95p. I use those for baking. Got some self-baked rolls. This bread, I think it was 30-something-p. It was really, really cheap. Perfect for Louis and his toast. And these marshmallows were left over from the American section that was last week. £2.99. I'm so excited. Those will be perfect for our s'mores. I'm doing s'mores for the birthday party. Bud Light was just under 7 quid for 12 bottles. I love Bud Light. Perfect summer drink. Super happy about that. Just got some cheapy. I think it was £1.29. Tins of lemonade just as mixers for the weekend. Prosecco, £5.99. The cheapest Prosecco when I was looking in Morrison's was £8. So I'm super happy. 4 bottles. I'm going to try these passion fruit martinis. I love the M&S ones. The Morrison's ones are shocking. They are awful. I think these were £1.29 a tin. So we're going to try those, just Aid and I, maybe tomorrow night. And rapeseed oil is £1 something. And then on to the fruit and veg, we've got plums, raspberries. These are for Holly's birthday cake. I love the extra large garlic, 65p. The cherry tomatoes split as we were packing them, but 95p for those great big bags. Salad tomatoes, I've got a big pack of peppers, lettuce, I'm going to pop that into the garden. Michelle was telling me that hers grows amazing, so I'm going to try. Lemons, limes, baby potatoes for potato salad. We've got onions, baking potatoes, watercress salad, coriander, cucumber, broccoli, celery, and I almost forgot the watermelon. I want to do something special with this, which I'm excited to share with you. It might end up being rubbish, but I'm excited to try it. And I found it in the toilet cleaner section, so I was quite pleased that somebody obviously put it back. And that's it. That's what £103 in Lidl looks like. Now, I need to cancel my Morrison's order. It's coming tomorrow. And I just wrote down the list and everything here was on the Morrison's order. I couldn't get toilet cleaner, bleach. I forgot the sweet corn on the cob. Wine vinegar. I couldn't get that for the potato salad either. I think apart from that, I got everything. Plus, I bought the meat. Plus, I bought all the alcohol as well. And my Morrison's shopping was coming to over £60. So I'm quite pleased with this. I think we've done really well, considering it's a birthday celebration and we haven't had one of those to do at home for a long time with other people coming. So we're really looking forward to it. I'm going to pack all this away. It's evening. We went in the evening. It was so nice and quiet. So I will be back with you tomorrow. We'll start doing some food, bits and pieces, and making some decorations. So the next day, I'm about to start work on my birthday DIY. I saw this on Pinterest. I was having a look the other day and I just wanted some like decoration ideas. So I'm going to do a big 23 with little tissue paper bits. So on the actual video on Pinterest, it looked amazing. So, but although I'm a paper crafter and I love journaling, I'm not always great at this kind of thing. So it could be amazing, but it could look like a 2-year-old's made it. Little tip, if you're rubbish at just doing an outline of things like letters or numbers like me, I build them up. So I did like a 2 and then I start adding loads and loads of layers and then I add to it as well, but I wouldn't be able to just do a chunky number 2. That sounded terrible. You know what I mean. Did you hear that? I've just like worked loads of layers until I eventually got there. There we go, my chunky number 2 and my chunky number 3. Next thing, we need lots and lots of tissue paper. I've chosen like a tealy green. Holly's more of like a naturals kind of like person. She doesn't do all the like the bright colours. So we're gonna go with like a greeny colour, and I need to cut this into little square sort of stroke rectangles. So this is going very well. It's very time consuming. I'm literally covering a small area in Pritt Stick, and then I'm taking one of these little squares. Switch hands to see if I can do this better. And then squidging this together like that. And doing loads and loads and loads and loads. So you get a nice little clustered look. Just stopping for a quick lunch break. One of my favourite lunches is always leftovers. We've got half an omelette left, so we've split it between us. And I've just got salad and salad cream. I've done it. I've done a number 2. There we go. I am super, super chuffed with that. It's so cool. And I'm going to move on to the number 3. Started getting the table ready. I want it to look nice for when she comes late tonight. So we've got presents out. I have been vlogging today. I've got a Sunday vlog coming, and I was sort of sharing about the gift wrap. We're trying to go as green as possible, so we use parcel wrap, and I've got paper tape there to decorate, reusing a gift bag. And this is the number 23 that we made. I wonder if it needs to be slightly separated there. I think that looks really cool. And starting to get everything ready. So like we've got the garden knives and forks out ready for tomorrow. I've got a load of glasses, so I'll get some drink in there, got some little napkins. And then tomorrow then we can lay out all the food. But I just wanted it to look really nice. Another one that we reuse is this one here. It comes with loads and loads of numbers. And then each year you can just replace it. So we're reusing that one. And I am in the middle of a DIY that has gone wrong, but I think I've fixed it, so I'm going to share that with you now. I'll show you what I've done, where I went wrong, and how I fixed it. So this is a whole load of tissue paper, 4 different colours, and we're making a tissue garland. And I have cut it all into strips, leaving about 1 inch at the top. The idea is then you open it up like I have done here and cut the strips. Then you twist them around the top like that, and then you twist them together, glue them, and you're supposed to have a garland. That did not look like the DIY on Pinterest. Then I realized I have too many layers of tissue and they're too thick, so that's how I fixed it. I've reduced how many. I've got between 1 and 2 of each color. I've just been separating them. I also cut them in half, so I cut these in half, I'm unraveling them, cut them in half, and then splitting. So one of these becomes 2 garlands. So I'll get 2 of these. And then I'm still doing the little twisty bit. I'm going to glue that in place. And then we've got a little tissue garland, and I'm going to do a whole row of those. I've got some ribbon from my studio, and we can then hang that from the wall. I've got all these little tassels. So they're all glued together now. I'm going to thread them through with some ribbon. I've just laid all the tassels out. They're all threaded on. They look so cool. I can't wait to hang this up. I love the streamers so much. We're removing the birthday. We're going to lower that down so it's just happy 23rd. They look so cool.
Oh, we've got too many now.
Have we? Oh, you're going to have to just respace them out again. I love the colours. I'm glad we didn't just go with the neutrals in the end. I thought I added a bit of pink because we've got the other pink banners there. And then I found 5 balloons in the drawer, and they all match as well. So we're going to do those. I'm really, really chuffed with this. It looks really sweet, doesn't it? So a couple of days later, there was a few things I didn't include in the video in the end. The food stuff. I haven't ended up including the food stuff. Some of it I didn't do. And the stuff I have done, I've ended up doing all in the weekend vlog. I decided just to keep that all together and sort of treat this one more as like a DIY kind of projects and things like that. The watermelon I didn't do after finding it in the toilet cleaner aisle. I haven't ended up using it. I will obviously eat it this week. But we had so much food in the end. But I wanted still to tell you about it because it's so cool. You may have already done this, but I found it on Pinterest. I have like a celebration section, then I have it all split down into different categories. So I just thought it was a really fun one for a party. You basically cut the watermelon in half, scoop it out so you're left with a bowl, and then chop up the watermelon and have that together. Have pineapple together, have grapes together, all like your favourite kind of fruits, and you treat it together in a bowl. And I just thought it was so cute. But I'm glad I didn't cut it for the sake of cutting it. I still had some watermelon left, and we ended up just having that on a bowl on the table, but we ended up with far too much food. And we're eating it this week. I don't think I need to cook this week because we're eating lots of pasta salad. Tonight's couscous salad. Louis gone back to his uni house, to his friends, with loads and loads of food. So we're feeding the 5,000 this week. Everyone went home with doggy bags. So it's not gone to waste. My in-laws got the bread. They got all the fresh bread we bought. We went to Co-op in the morning of the party, and I bought some fresh baguettes. and we ended up with a whole one that wasn't used, so that's gone to my in-laws. So the food has been eaten, donated, and it's being eaten this week. I wanted to share something else with you because it's all to do with like creating and DIYs. We've decided to sell my car because I don't drive it anymore, and Aid's just going through it and cleaning it out. He's found a couple of really old maps, and if you know me well, you know I love a map. I love maps so much. So I'm going to make a quick project for another birthday gift here with you. Not so much a gift, but as the wrapping. But I also wanted to show you, we were talking about upcycling wooden drawers in my Patreon group the other day. One of the girls is doing it. And it reminded me that I did mine, I think it was when I got my studio, so about 17, 18 years ago. And it's here. You may well have seen it in the background of my videos. It's just one of the old wooden Ikea drawers. Just plain, and I had it in really bright colors at one stage, really bright, and then when I did my room in here I covered it with maps, and I painted it a little bit like white and blue. Actually you can see there was a heart here. I did that with, like, you know, I can't remember, you know, the paint that dries like 3D solid, but I think it looks really cool, and it's been like that all this time. But today we are going to use the matte paper, and we are going to upcycle a gift bag. It wouldn't be my chosen colour, but we're going to give it a whole new lease of life today. I try not to buy gift wrapping paper. For Holly's birthday the other day, we used brown parcel paper because it can be recycled, and we, instead of using ribbons and things, I also used just brown sticky paper, tape. Which is also proper paper and recyclable. So I keep every single gift bag that I get given, and then sometimes if I don't feel they're maybe right for the theme, I give them a new lease of life, and that's what I'm going to do with this one today. So rather than throw away these super old maps, they're completely out of date, we are going to use them and reuse a gift bag that I wouldn't usually choose to use. So I wanted to make sure that the bag would fit nicely. So the paper will fit over the top, and I'm just going to mark it down and cut it to size so that it will stick over the outside of the bag. There we go. I have just stuck that on the front and the back, popped in some white tissue paper, and it looks so different. I even like the colour of the handle now. It just goes really well with the map. I'm so pleased with that. I do keep all ribbons and things as well, like from gifts, so I could even add a little ribbon on the front, or a little bit of raffia. I just think that looks so much better. So never ever throw your gift bags away. Even if you don't like them, you can just add a little bit to them. I think that looks really nice. And by the way, this is the basil that we bought in Lidl the other day. I have picked some of it and used it for some of the food at the barbecue the other day, but doesn't that look nice? It looks really cute in that little pot. And that was, I think, 65p. I'm going to finish up here in my studio. I'm going to carry on working for a bit. I'm going to come back to you in a little while, make dinner, and then we're going to try those cocktails as well. I also forgot to say, because I'd done my previous video in Morrison's and I was saying about how the bread flour had gone up to £2.29, in Lidl it was 88p. So I've always said about I prefer buying my baking things in Lidl. The prices are so much cheaper, but £2.29 and then 88p, that's such a huge difference. That's really going to bring my price per loaf down. I'm so excited about that. I think we will be doing more little shops going into Lidl, I think, for like the fruit and veg, things like your rice, your pastas, the baking. We are really seeing a big difference, in those prices compared to like Morrison's and places like that. I'm going to finish up work and I'll be back with you shortly. It is supper time. We've left it really late because we weren't hungry. We bought the dog, and we're going to be trying these passion fruit martinis from Lidl, £1.29, and we are delving back into the party food. We've decided not to go with the chicken because we're not that hungry, so we're just having salads. Moroccan couscous for me, I'll leave the recipe down below, and salad with lime and salt, and Aid's going for pesto, sun-dried tomato pasta with a bit of salad. I just hope they're better than the Morrison's own ones. The Marks and Spencer's ones so far have been the best. Here we go. It's actually really nice. It's much, much nicer than Morrison's. It's got like a lemonade-y type feeling to it, whereas the M&S ones are quite thick, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I agree actually, yeah. They're not the ones with a thing in the bottom. You don't need to twist them, do you?
No, it is actually a really nice flavour.
Okay.
That's a really nice drink. I'll let you try yours. It actually reminds me of an alcoholic cream soda. See what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. There's a sweetness there with it.
Yeah, it's like a cream soda but with alcohol. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a passion fruit flavour, but it's a really nice flavour.
You can taste the alcohol as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is nice. In some of the cans, you generally can't. So
the Morrison's ones we couldn't, could we?
No, that's nice.
I'd definitely order that again. I wonder what the colour is. Is it clear? Just put it in a glass.
It is clear, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit around the top, yeah. Very nice.
Good morning, I'm here to finally finish off this vlog. It's been a bit of a dragged out one, but I hope you've enjoyed it. It'd be boring if all vlogs were the same, wouldn't it? We loved those cocktails, they were so nice. I'm definitely going to get those again. They were really, really good. Just goes to show that buying the non-branded things can be just as good sometimes. We saw that last time when I went shopping in Morrison's and picked up the non-branded salad cream. So I'm definitely going to be trying more and more of those kind of things now. Before I finish, I wanted to say as well, because it's been a lot of talk of DIY and handmade stuff and all that kind of thing. Aid was going through, we put some stuff out for charity the other day. He was going to get rid of this shirt, and it's one I used to absolutely love him in. It's such an, he looks so lovely in it, and I've decided to keep it, and I thought it would be really nice to use as fabric on some of my journals and things like that. So rather than get rid of things, sometimes you can keep them and reuse them in other ways. I love a bit of upcycling. So I would love to hear from you this week. I want to hear about your DIY projects. I want to hear about handmade things. Do you ever make your own home decorations? Do you make your own birthday cakes? What do you do that you do yourself from scratch? I would love to hear from you. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you in the vlog on Sunday, where I'll be sharing more of Holly's birthday preparations. I'm doing all the food and the party and everything else, so I'll be sharing all that with you. Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.